to grow your own food. You know exactly what went into it. And these are peppers, and they're pretty too. I mean, like, they're beautiful, like we have with our ornamentals, but these are also, you're going to eat them. I mean, my children, we've started to grow our own food, and it's really how they want to eat their vegetables because they were part of the process. It's getting closer to nature, back to nature. These are an annual because, you know, you will plant them, well, they're already actively growing for you, and instead of doing from seeds, which I've done both, and this is a lot easier. You're getting 3 of them, and they're sweet peppers. So 3 different types?
No, actually, this is the fun.
Okay.
In the past, we've had mini peppers where you had a red pepper plant, a yellow pepper plant. You had to have the red pepper plant if you wanted a red pepper. Here, every plant is producing yellow, orange, and red. And what's fun, you know, you mentioned growing peppers from seed. That takes a really long time.
It takes a really long time.
We've already done a lot of the work for you. In 40 days, you're going to be picking and eating.
Wow.
Now, these are all sweet peppers, and they're unique. The skin is very thin. They're actually very sweet. There is a sweetness to it. We don't just say sweet like a green bell. No, they are very sweet.
I don't like a bell pepper, but I like all of these colors. If it's a sweet pepper, I'm in.
Right? Here's some awesome ideas you can do in the kitchen. Like you said, growing food encourages kids to eat that. I have
really
2
does.
kids too. Same experience. It also encourages me to eat more.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Vegetables, which sometimes I need help with. What's fun about this is it kind of has this look like a party in a pot because you have all these colors going on. Now, typically, if you've ever grown peppers, you think, oh, I have to wait till they hit a certain color before I can pick them. But here, they are ready to eat when they're yellow, like in that photo, when they're orange or red.
And you're getting all 3. Do they taste different?
There might be a slight more sweetness once they hit the red stage.
Okay.
But they are technically ripe and ready to eat at the yellow stage.
These are delicious.
Which is so fun.
Crunchy.
Now, what's cool is, look at this. This is all real. We don't do anything to these plants. We grow these, okay? Here's the yellows. You got some red. You got some orange in there. This was one plant. One of your 3. Actually, the entire setup that we have on this table
is one set.
One set. And I mean, just try to count how many peppers are on these plants.
So when we get them home, this is how they will come to you. They've already been growing for you from seeds.
Yep.
Once you plant them, and where can you plant them in the ground or in containers? Do you recommend either or?
I recommend containers.
Containers,
honestly.
okay.
The reason why is, and maybe even like a hanging container.
I think that's a great idea because they're ornamental too.
My experience, bugs like
that's
critters
true.
and bugs,
Critters.
they like to get your stuff in the ground. Much more possible that someone's going to get to your peppers before you do.
That's a good point.
But if you keep these on a deck in a container,
just
please.
watching you guys.
I know, they're really, really good.
If you eat 2 of these a day, that's your vitamin C for the day. And that's easy.
Just 2 of them. Dip them in some ranch. I saw in the video, it looked like there was like some cottage cheese and herbs or something in one.
Feta.
Oh, or feta, that would be good too. Okay, so when we get them home, we plant them. Thank you. No, you just gave me a good idea. I'm gonna grab one of those next. We plant them, and then within 40 days?
40 days, which think about, an average pepper takes 80 to 100 days.
Wow.
To start
so
picking.
how do these go so quickly?
Well, partly is the work that we've done, and partly is that this is just the variety that it is. They're a quick fruiting variety, and they're gonna fruit for months. That's what's so fun about these. So I recommend when you get these home, take them right out of the box, put them in a container, on your deck, on your patio, somewhere where you're gonna see and enjoy the look, and also they'll be protected from raccoons or whatever you got in your neck of the woods. And once you start picking, I mean, just imagine the ease. That's also why I like them on my deck or my patio, is I don't have to go way out into the garden to pick these for dinner. I can just go snap a few off.
If you're outside, if you have a pool or you're just hanging out, doing a little gardening and you get hungry, you just pick one off. They are naturally snackable size. God made them this way for a reason, to be able to bring them with you. Are you hungry?
I want one.
You want one?
We've got some ranch up front.
There you go.
And
Look
Derek,
at these,
roasted
beautifully
yellow.
roasted.
Nice.
Did you do this, or did our amazing food stylist do this?
Food stylist.
I know,
They're so sweet.
they're so good. It encourages you to actually get your fruits and vegetables in.
You know what else is encouraging? Is actually the more you pick, the
more they grow?
they produce.
That's right.
Really?
They really only stop producing their fruits if you stop picking them. So
Wow.
don't, you know, when I have certain plants, I'm like, I don't want to pick it because it's like, I'm worried
too
it's going to be the
pretty.
last
Yeah.
one. Nope. They just keep coming and coming and coming.
So when will I mean, it depends on where you live in the country, but like in our area, around what time will these ship? And then within 40 days, you already have.
Well, I think we do have a
Vegetables.
zone map there.
Okay.
And so that would,
That would give
everyone's
you an
going to be
idea.
different. Yeah,
and then
but
it
just
lasts
add,
the whole summer?
it's going to last the whole, into the fall.
Into
I
the
mean,
fall, wow.
Up to the first frost. We were just trialing these last years, and I had peppers when it was still cold, like it was about to have a
Right.
freeze, but I had peppers. So that's
Wow.
what's so great about this collection.
And you're getting 3 of them for $33. Think about, you go to the grocery store or the farmer's market once and you pick up, you know, some fresh peppers. They will keep flowering for you. You're gonna save money. Keep fruiting for you, I guess you would say. Don't take them away. Those are so good.